Stop for a second because this is one of those stories where the headline is screaming, but the truth is usually quiet. You might have seen posts saying Alexandra Daddario went super revealing, and people are reacting like it's the biggest thing ever. But here's what I want you to do in this video. Don't get pulled by the loud words. Watch till the end because I'm going to show you how these headlines work, why they spread so fast, and how to look at stories like this in a smarter and more respectful way. First, let's be honest about the internet. A lot of pages don't want to tell a real story. They want your click. So they use big words like shocking or try not to gasp, because it forces your brain to feel curious. It's a trick. It makes you think you're about to see something wild, even when the real situation could be simple. Could be a scene from a movie. Could be a professional photo shoot. Could be a beach moment taken from far away. It could even be an old image being posted again with a fresh caption to make it feel new. The headline rarely tells you which one it is, because mystery gets more clicks. Now, I want to say this clearly. I'm not here to describe private images or turn someone's body into a show. That's not respectful. Alexandra is a person, not a headline. And even if she chooses to do a bold scene or a bold shoot, that is still not an invite for people to act weird, zoom in, or talk like she exists for strangers to judge. People forget that respect doesn't stop just because someone is famous. So why do these stories blow up? Because they mix two things that always spread fast: surprise and body talk. A lot of people still react strongly when a woman does something bold with her image, even when it's part of her work. Some people praise it. Some people judge it. Some people act shocked like it's not normal in film and fashion. And some people use it as an excuse to say rude things they'd never say in real life. The comment section becomes louder than the real story. Another reason is that photos and clips can be misleading. One angle can look very different from another. One frame can freeze an odd moment. Lighting can change how things look. Cropping can hide the full context. And sometimes, a page will cut out the important parts of the story so it feels more dramatic. This is why it's smart to pause and ask, where did this come from? Was it official? Was it part of a project? Or is it just a random post trying to go viral? Let's also talk about the pressure celebrities live with. Imagine walking outside knowing that any moment can be turned into content by someone else. Imagine wearing normal clothes and people still find a way to talk about your body. That kind of attention can be exhausting. And it can also be unfair, because it teaches the world that a woman's value is tied to how she looks in a single photo, instead of her work, her talent, and her life. This is where double standards show up. When male actors do bold scenes, many people treat it like no big deal. But when a female actor does it, it becomes a giant debate. People question her choices. People act like they own an opinion on her body. People even pretend it changes her worth. That doesn't make sense. A person's talent does not disappear because of a costume, a scene, or a photo shoot. Now let's flip this into something useful. The most important skill online is learning not to be controlled by headlines. If a title tries to push you into a reaction, that's a sign it might be clickbait. If it treats a person like an object, that's a sign it's not respectful. And if it makes you feel like you must look, that's usually the trick working. Instead of feeding that system, we can choose a better way to talk and a better way to watch. Because here's the truth. You can be curious without being rude. You can talk about celebrity news without crossing the line. You can discuss fashion and film without turning it into body judging. And you can enjoy entertainment while still keeping basic kindness. If you enjoyed this video and you want more simple, honest breakdowns that don't cross lines, hit the like button, subscribe, and comment below. Do you think clickbait headlines are getting worse lately? And share this video with a friend who always falls for wild titles, because once you notice the trick, it's hard to be fooled again.